Without further ado, let's begin, shall we? We're about to embark on another alien Earth rant.
Shut up and take my money!
Brace yourself, people. Brace yourself. It's going to get spicy.
Nice.
For those of you who like to make excuses for incompetent writing and stupid writing, get your popcorn, get your snacks, get your tea, whatever elixir you need or whatever herbs you need to get yourself ready to give excuses. Please get into position. It's going to be a doozy. So let's begin with nitpicking number 1.
Nice.
A scene where Mr. Morrow encounters two search and rescue. I think it's search and rescue they're called. Two prodigy search and rescue team members. And Morrow has them tied up or has them tie themselves to this pole in here. And this is one of the things where I'm always asking, do we need these particular scenes?
That's a good question.
People these days, or the excuse makers and excuse givers for certain incompetent writing, in my opinion anyway, always make the excuse and say it's a filler.
Come on, son.
I always feel that not every scene needs to have punchy dialogue. And also not every scene needs to have incompetent dialogue, unnatural dialogue. So this nitpicking here, I want to get to these scenes as fast as possible.
Brother, come on. Can't leave us like this.
I'm not your brother.
I feel that wasn't necessary. Yeah. You can't leave us tied up like this. Walk away. Scene, just cut the scene. Morrow knows there are creatures inside that room, but his target is the Xenomorph, and probably the Xenomorph and the eggs. We don't know, but he's on a mission. And he doesn't care. The fact that he binded two people, not even two soldiers, two human beings without their weapons against this pole inside the room that he knows would have one or two or multiple specimens in said room and leaves them there. We already know he's cold.
Willingly?
Yes.
So this dialogue, this little clip here is not needed. This scene is just extra sprinkle. I don't need this. And then let's check out the next scene.
Don't move. Don't blink. Just stay calm, friend. They can sense fear. Not your friend.
See what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like I said earlier on, not every scene is supposed to mean something heavy or have a heavy allegory. A soldier calls him brother. You can't leave us tied up here like this. He turns to the soldier. I'm not your brother. Another scene occurs. It's Morrow with soldier. Soldier says, you can't leave me tied up here, brother. I'm not your brother. He walks away. Ooh, that was cold. And then he's now apprehended by soldiers again. And then he says, stay calm, friend. Then they turn around and say, I'm not your friend.
Damn!
Are we led to believe that there's animosity and issues between human beings and androids, or soldiers and androids?
That's a good question.
Why the need to reply with a tone, I'm not your friend? Even without a tone, why the need to reply is what I'm trying to say.
That's right.
It's like saying, guys, calm down. I'm not a guy. Or I'm not your guy. Or dudes, calm down, calm down. I'm not a dude.
Are you serious?
I said earlier on it's a nitpick, so please get ready for your excuses.
Woo!
Those two scenes are pointless. Just have him tie the dudes up, and then maybe have him talk to mother, I'm on my way. Cut the scene. Rather than tie the dudes up, stand up, walk away, and brother, you can't leave us here. He already tied both of you up. So what's the dialogue for saying you can't leave us here? The fact that he can tie you up in this room and not care. Why do you then need to try to appeal to him by saying brother? And some of you would say, I would say the same thing. Yeah, but no.
Let me explain.
Because if someone has tied me up, I'll probably say please. I don't even think, no. Maybe it's easy for me to say what I'm saying because I'm watching the show. But if someone can tie me up and another grown man without any concern, I'll be so pissed I'll be quiet. I'd almost be pissed off at myself for not reacting to do something to him or fighting him or tackling the guy down.
Willingly?
Yes.
You're stripping us of our weapons. You're leaving us stranded here, even though we're search and rescue. I'm already in an angry mood. So my thought wouldn't be to say, brother, you can't leave us here. I'm just saying you didn't have to write that scene in. Even though others would say something. What if you said it in his language then? How about that? For you guys who are about to write excuses, what if you said it in French, Spanish, Hausa, Yoruba, Igbo? Would it make any sense? Because he's saying the exact same thing, only in a different language. Why didn't he speak code to the android, knowing he's an android? Like, is there an android language that human beings can speak to try and appeal to his human side? If a being, android or not, synth or not, hybrid or not, can tie you to a post, a pole, whatever, without any second thought. Me trying to appeal to whatever part of you is human is pointless, because you've already chosen to do this. So me appealing wouldn't then change your code, won't make you change your mind.
You ain't lying.
Especially after talking and saying we're search and rescue, he didn't listen. He still had us tied up. Okay, if I say brother, it might just trigger something in him and he then let us go. Why? Even if you're panicking, you're afraid, and I just thought, maybe brother would unlock his code of brotherhood and then let us go. No. So again, nitpicking, yes, but still pointless writing. Like I said, have him tie them both up, cut the scene, onto the next shot, or just have him talk to mother. Where's the xenomorph? Level 2, boom.
That boy is good.
So to then write extra dialogue, brother, you can't leave us tied up here. Dude, you're already tied up. If he was saying brother whilst he was getting... I said nitpick, but it's just pointless dialogue writing. Pointless. We don't need this. Now, this clip is when the spaceship Morrow's on entered Earth's atmosphere and is about to crash. This is another nitpick. So again, get your fingers ready for excuses. It's a good shot, by the way. I love this shot because everybody was just chilling, exercise, playing basketball, doing their thing, and then I don't understand how one of those soldiers didn't get hit by the debris. Yeah. Not one of them got hit by some particles. I mean, they got covered in dust, yeah, but you didn't get hit by a rubble?
What?
By one little pebble, a rock, something.
You ain't lying.
The probability of getting hit by a rubble when a spaceship crashes above your head like that is very high. Is very, very, very high. So every character on the roof has plot armor that they didn't get hit once by something?
Yes.
Look, they all stand up, but no one's hit.
I don't know.
I mean, look at how huge that thing is. You telling me this thing didn't hit anyone?
Does not compute.
Just like Superman, James Gunn's Superman, you could predict the footpath and foot movement of the kaiju. That's why people were standing and taking selfies, because they knew the monster wouldn't step on them.
What?
Too much. Absolutely too much. So these guys, just because they saw the spaceship coming towards them, they could predict that, yeah, if we stand still at this particular spot here, none of the debris will hit us at all. I mean, it looked like one of them, no, I thought one of them crushed the gym equipment. Yeah, I think here. Let me move this out of the way. I think here, one of them crushed the gym equipment right here, I think.
That's right.
Somebody's leg should be pinned down. Somebody should be like, medic, help. Doesn't make sense. And everybody's ranting and raving. It's such a great show, and I feel because a lot of you are starved of good shows, really intelligent shows. Severance, for example, Dark Matter, for example. Some of you are so starved for these shows that you will literally turn up the part of your brain where things make sense. You turn that part off just to watch something for entertainment.
Willingly?
Yes.
Even though this show is touching upon what it is to be human beings, transhumanism, control, power, humanity. So you could say it's touching on serious things, but it doesn't even respect the audience with stuff like this, for example.
Call it in.
Look at all that stuff. You see this dust and soot everywhere, but not, is it soot? Well, dust. But you're telling me not one person didn't get hit on their head, on their leg, on the foot, something. Come on, son. What? How convenient. Everybody was separate. Just everybody standing in the exact spot. It's like they looked at the spaceship and thought, yo, at the speed and trajectory at which it's going, if we stand still, all that debris after the building hits it, none of the debris will hit us at all. Yeah. But hey, let me know the real truth in the comment section, excuse makers, because you guys worked on the set. Not only did you work on the set, you designed the scene, you spoke to the director, the writer, and everybody. You were in the head and the mind of the writers. So please, excuse away in the comment section.
Woo!
All right, let's tackle the plot armor around, is it Marcy? Marcy's brother, Mr. Joe.
Search and rescue! Security services, open up!
The noise.
so much noise? Sir, we're evacuating the building. Please find the nearest elevator and head down.
They're having a dinner party, the Caspian.
I don't give a
Damn.
geisha.
I don't know what the director was trying to do here, or he's trying to tell us here, whatever allegory this is, right? Hear me out. This isn't nitpicking. I'm just trying to break down the intelligence behind this scene, or the necessity. Just like you can't leave us tied up here, brother. I'm not your brother. Hands up. It's okay, friend. Don't call me friend. I'm not your friend.
You serious?
From the last video we just saw, the last clip we just saw, that spaceship tore through different buildings. You can't convince me that every building that got hit, everyone heard that spaceship and felt the spaceship, except this particular building. What? You're supposed to, tell a story that is smooth from beginning to end. So that way people aren't going, well, hold on. Once you do that and you pull someone out of your own story, you failed, you flopped. That's an error. You've taken someone out of your own story at the crucial point. Mm-hmm. A spaceship just crashed into this building. How these people didn't hear it and feel it is confusing because of loud music. Even if you didn't hear it because of loud music, you didn't feel it. The music is so loud, yet they heard the knock on the door. Come on. Knock on the door versus a spaceship crashing and the rumble and then the building collapsing in different parts of, come on, stop. In fact, excuses makers, please entertain yourselves. Go into comment section quick, sharp, fast. What? Are we stupid? Come on, man. You don't treat your audience as if they're stupid like James Gunn is doing with Superman. What are you doing? You heard the knock on the door. There was no doorbell, but you didn't hear the spaceship and you didn't feel the vibration. Now, if they say this city they live in normally has earthquakes, you'd have that in the dialogue. What was all that about? I thought it was an earthquake. Then we say, okay, no wonder you didn't leave the building. Here's a kicker though. This is supposed to be whatever something futuristic century. There's no text message. There's no WhatsApp. There's no Facebook. There's no, what do I want to say? What am I looking for? There's no news. There's no social media. The TV isn't on. The radio isn't on. There's no, these people are so elite and select that the friends that they have are all in that one building. There's no friend outside. There's no friend in a different building that heard the crash and then sent a message to them and say, hey, are you guys okay? And then, why? We're still having a party. Party what? A spaceship just crashed into your building. You need to evacuate before the building crumbles. It might not be stable. Something. Come on, son. Does it make sense? Yeah. How are you trying to convince the audience that this party is so loud and the vibration of the music is so strong? They didn't feel a huge spaceship smack into this building. The building's foundation is not even shaking a bit, just to let them know you need to come out. There's no fail-safe system inside the building. In this futuristic world, there's no AI saying you need to evacuate the premises. The structure of the building has been compromised. The foundation of the building has been Nothing. You want us to believe you. And you will say, oh, good show, greatest show so far, better than Aliens, better than Alien, better than Prometheus, better than Romulus. You people are starved of excellence, and it shows. It shows. One idiot commented earlier on and said, oh, I guess we are something about hating the show.
What?
Bullshit.
After seeing Superman, I'm beginning to really, really accept that there are a lot of modified people out there who are just like the monkeys in Lex Luthor's quantum space, realm thing. The same way he modified those monkeys, I now accept that the human beings will be modified in some way, shape, or form.
You ain't lying.
Even when you present it to them in a simple manner, the blink is on tight. Even if you love a director and I love all these movies, can you sit down and say, hey, as much as I love this, something ain't right? These kind of people who see a bowl of soup with a bunch of human hair, cat fur, and dog fur, and they'll eat it all up because they love the restaurant that they're in. They love the chef. Even though the chef has deliberately put dog hair or cat human hair, cat fur, and dog fur, they'll eat it all up. They'll say it's part of the dish. Not only that, they'll say it's made to look like real human hair, cat fur and dog fur, that is not real. They wouldn't take the time to take each hair and put it underneath a telescope or microscope to examine it, because there's too much work. Why the hell do I need to do? I trust the chef. I trust the restaurant. Ask simple questions. Again, ask simple questions. It will not hurt your soul, your spirit, your psyche, your ego. What? Ask simple questions. Now, if you're here to only enjoy a thing for the sake of entertainment, understood. Nothing is wrong with that, because you are starved of excellence. You're starved of greatness.
You ain't lying.
I would be shocked if someone told me that they loved the Severance series and loved the show, or they enjoy and love the Dark Matter series and love the show. I'll be very, very shocked and surprised.
Damn.
In fact, Severance, Dark Matter, and Paradise are 3 of the most dopest shows I've seen so far on TV. There's probably another, a longer list, but so far, like peak, outside of Stranger Things. So Stranger Things is a beautiful experience for me. But in terms of brain-twizzling, mind-bending shows, Severance, Dark Matter, and Paradise. And they are not without their issues, but at least majority of the storytelling is competent.
Woo!
You people like to make excuses for incompetency, and it's shocking. Honestly, it's shocking. I didn't know there were many people out there who would do this, but when I did my Superman review and breakdown and rant, or whatever you want to call it, they just came out of the woodwork. I was like, oh, you people exist? You people exist? Wow.
You ain't lying.
There's a spaceship in the lobby. I think the Caspians will understand.
I'm sure it
This is search and rescue. There's a tone at which you'd use to discuss with the people the seriousness and the urgency of what's going on. Whether you met with someone who's in a bikini party, sex party, an orgy, whatever it is, even if they're dressed, if they come out and open, if they met you at the door naked, whatever y'all are doing, we need to evacuate ASAP. Yeah. The fact that they're even here doing search and rescue, for me personally, is brave. I would not, because the scenes that led up to this, especially with Joe, when he jumped through, I was like, you guys jumped a gap. Y'all are taking your jobs real. It's not even a job at this point. This is like a spiritual duty, a divine duty to say search and rescue. I honestly, hence me saying this earlier on, this is kind of scenes you'd discuss with yourself and your partner, whoever you're close to, or your friends, when you're watching certain scenes. Like, let's say this isn't an alien show. This is just a scene where a person who works in search and rescue has come into a building, and so 2 levels of the building have been destroyed due to the spaceship that crashed. Would you go further down past 2 levels? You can no longer walk. You can look through the ground and realize those 2 levels are gone. How would you then traverse to each floor to make sure people aren't? Because it's like someone would say, well, I wouldn't feel good in my conscience knowing I could have left some people on the floor because I didn't make the jump, and knowing that people are dying there or people need my help, it wouldn't feel good in my conscience. Me, if I miss the jump, if I miss my calculation of trying to cover the gap from point A to B, there will be no search and rescue for me, because it's game over. At that point, when that scene came up, I was like, oh, I like this scene, because within myself, I was like, no, because he already did some, he already came across a few people. Oh, the medic is here. That's the way out. He already helped a few people. They didn't even have like an android on their team. It's even surprising. Maybe they don't like androids in search and rescue, especially on a scale like this. You should always have 2 to 4 androids on your team, just in case, because this isn't something that happens on a regular. Oh, we normally have spaceships crash in our city, just like Metropolis in Superman. Just dumb things happen, so we're so used to it. The tone at which he spoke to this guy in this house, no. You walk in there, ladies and gentlemen, we need to evacuate now. Cut the music. And if they're a little rude, I personally would have shot the freaking boombox or whatever futuristic tech they're using to play music.
Damn.
I would have shot the thing to pieces. Whatever tech they're using to play music, I would have shot it to pieces. People are dying. People have died. We are evacuating the building. You are lucky we even came to see you. Despite you playing music so loud, you still heard the door. Interesting. You heard the spaceship but didn't think it to be dangerous. All your friends and family members, your loved ones are all in this particular. It's such a convenience that they all happen to be in here. So that's why no one could text you from outside, because everyone who's going to text you from outside is all in here. I just did your job for you, excuse makers. I just did your job for you, excuse makers. No one could text anyone because all of his friends and family are all. So that means the friends who also have family, everyone is inside this one room, or their family are on some long moon holiday. There's no signal. And so everyone who is close to whoever is all in that one party room, that they have no one outside of the building who would have heard the crash, seen the crash, or who even hear or see the crash, the news that have come out. That means all of these people in this party, all of their friends are so busy outside of them that no one's seen the news, heard the news. Nothing. Excuse makers. Excuse makers. Excuse makers.
That brother's starving.
And some of you say, "Oh, the writer just did the scene like this just so it'll follow into the next scene." Starved of excellence. That you're so used to tripe writing, you're making excuses for the writer. That means the writer couldn't find any other creative way to get the scene moving along for the Xenomorph to show up.
Come on, don't bullshit me.
Real problem. Boy Cavalier will call me personally. We belong to the same club.
What? I don't know about that. I do know that the north stairwell is out and that the fire suppression system is down. And that until we can check the structure of the building...
Damn.
Here's the catch now, because these are supposed to be upper class, quite rich. We're in a special club, you see. If a spaceship had crashed, I would know it. I heard a lot of noise. It was too noisy. The building is so well built that we didn't feel it. If he had said that this is a rich part of the neighborhood, that the structure of the building is built so strong it can withstand a freaking, I don't know, not even earthquake, a freaking black hole underneath the building, that would make sense. If he had at least said in a dialogue, "My good man, you do know we're on the quintaton building that can practically float in space without losing its integrity." That would have made some sense. It would have been like, oh, they didn't panic because they know the building is built well. It doesn't even make sense, because if you're supposed to be upper class and quite rich, so elite, not even elite, is elite. I'm so elite. Boy Cavalier would have called me.
That's right.
What kind of building are you living in that doesn't have some form of, especially in the future, doesn't have some form of voice over dialogue or announcement to say, occupants of this building, please leave, evacuate immediately. Search and rescue is here. Whatever they're called from Prodigy have arrived to the building. Please stay outside of your doors, or get your provisions, or get something. If you're unable to to be reached, helicopters, hovercraft, something to at least cover the gap where people can't traverse physically on the stairs anymore. Have spaceships outside. Nothing. No, excuse makers, please don't hesitate to show your true colors. Come on, son. Come on. You're treating people as if they're stupid. You're not James Gunn. This ain't Superman. Come on. Come on. Come on. Stop it. Stop it. Yeah? Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Yo. I was baffled. I'm like, what am I watching? What the hell is this shit? These dudes did not, both of them, you're not even bass. The tone in your voice, cut that shit, yank dude and say, let's get the fuck out of here. Because the more I'm having this nonsense conversation with you, the more others who are in dire need my help. Then he said, I'm sure the Caspians, it's good writing for a little humor. Just to diffuse the tension. No. Make it real. This is a real life and death situation. Literally. Get him the fuck out. Don't sit and doing Caspian's weak, incompetent, boring writing. This is not real. In real life, you would say, hey, get your shit, bitch. Yank the fucking wig off his head. Excuse makers, get ready. Get ready.
Come on, son!
Wait a minute!
You see what he did there? He walked away from the door. Now, if he had aimed his gun and like stepped aside and just shot a little bit, just to get the attention, an armed man knocks on your door and tells you we need to leave. You're then saying, oh, because, you know, it's the Caspians. The building is not on fire. What do you mean? So many things wrong with this scene. You're in the future. You have no AI system to tell you the building's structural integrity is weak. You have no AI system to say there's a fire, there's a crash, there's an earthquake. Whatever has happened to this building, please evacuate the premises immediately. This is the future. Come on. No, if you can create Android, you can create hybrid, you can create a story where in the future, when a building is compromised, there's a voice over machine that speaks to everyone ASAP to leave whatever they're doing and evacuate a particular way. And a search and rescue is sent. And if you can't reach the ground floor, you have search and rescue who are flying spaceships. Come on. No. And this isn't like, oh, because they haven't advanced yet that far into the future. No, no, sir, Bob. I'm sorry. I apologize. Excuse makers, here's your time. Let me just give you like 5 seconds. Here's your time, please. Take your time and, you know, type in the best excuse you can come up with. Please. Because you guys worked in the set, so you know everything. You guys wrote the script with the director and the writer. That 5 seconds, maybe another 5 more seconds. Excuse makers, please. Go to town. Yep, it's already 40 minutes video now. All right, let's go. You done, excuse makers? You're done. Okay, cool.
Sir!
Move.
How interesting. How convenient. He walked away from that thing, from the door, only to stand there and then nod at his friend. It's your turn to knock the door. So we're taking turns now? You could have easily shot that gun when that dude was talking about, oh, it's the Caspians. Grrr. Bitch, get the fuck out. Get out if I put this bullet in your fucking skull. Wasting my time. Next. Quick. Let's go. I don't got time for this shit. We're saving lives. Even the way he spoke was too soft. Deep voice or not, tone, get the pop, just pop. Brr. You see this is shit. You think this is I'm not part of your party. This is real. Do you see people looking like dressed like this every day in your get out? But the director did such a weak writing, he made him walk away from the door and stand there just to set him up for the Xenomorph to come on. At this point I was like, whatever. We need to see the Xenomorph beat people or kill people. What are we doing now? Oh, now he reacts. Sure. Bullet didn't hit Joe, but it's okay. Oh. That's the one that made him open the door the second time or the third time.
Come on, son!
This leads me to believe that he didn't have to stand there next to the statue and expect Joe. What difference would it have made if Joe knocked this time? The first time he knocked, was it too soft? Was it too weak? Because Mr. Rich Guy heard. So he walked away from the door and stood by the statue and then nodded at Joe, it's your turn to knock. Even though Rich Guy saw him and Joe. So what was the soldier's neat idea? Excuse makers, please let me know in the comments. What plan did the soldier have in mind that he was hoping Joe would implement? Is there a telepathy going on that I don't know about? What was he planning? What was he thinking? What did he say to himself? Let me step back and let Joe knock on the door. If he had shut the door a little bit or shut outside of the door, that would have got him out like, yo. Then it's like, oh, so you heard that, huh? Get the fuck out. Now, pendejo. Scene done.
Simples.
Then as they're all coming out, then the Xenomorph comes out of nowhere and wipes them all out. You still get your Xenomorph attack, but it's more natural, it's more organic. Yeah. But for some people, they see this as this is the only way the writer had to do the scene. This is the best way. Absolutely the best way. What?
Come on, son!
Are you serious? Because you are starved of excellence. That's why.
He ain't lying.
You are starved of greatness. That's why. You are used to watching stupidity. That's why. So you are satisfied with this nonsense. In fact, this is epic to you. This is epic. You could have had him knock on the door. There's been a crash. Oh, seriously? Yes, I heard something. Cool. Oh, not even that. We've been waiting for you. What took you so long? You can still have him pompous. What took you so long? We've been waiting for you. You lazy, good for nothings. Then the soldier be like, yo, half of the stairway is out, bitch. Don't talk to us like that. You're lucky we even came here. Get off your high horse and let's go. Then the xenomorph out of nowhere comes, boom, starts attacking. Then this rich guy will be like, oh, you can't you use your gun to save us or whatever. The scene still occurs, just less incompetency. Less of it, please. Thank you in advance. Let's go.
Yeah, that brother's starving.
Not that dog, man!
So now the xenomorph is tearing everyone apart without hesitation. At one point I thought, okay, this thing only attacks people when they're carrying weapons. Then I thought, no, that doesn't make no sense because the girl on the spaceship got killed when Morrow was typing emails and whatnot to his buddies and shit. I was like, okay, so she wasn't carrying a weapon. It's just one of, hey, you know, I'm gonna kill you because I'm gonna kill you. Kills everyone. Kills Joe's friend, the soldier. It's in the party, tearing everyone up right now, making all kinds of mess, destroying everyone, just ripping everybody apart. None of them have guns in there, right? Okay, cool. Then it's chilling. So it knows that it missed Joe. It's so smart. It's like it knows that, oh, Joe is the only one I haven't killed yet. But I managed to chase everyone in here, and I killed everyone. Even the ones who were sat at the dinner table, I killed them. That's how fast I was. Woo! But it knows that Joe is outside. It's like, oh, that one dude I didn't kill. I killed the soldier, but I didn't kill his friend. All right, cool. He's still there. I'm just chill here and wait for him. I won't chase him the way I chase everyone inside his building.
But why?
Excuse makers, please don't forget to let me know in the comment section why the xenomorph didn't kill Joey or Joe. It chased rich guy, went in here and tore everyone apart. Killed the soldier because I guess he was the first one or closest to him. Makes sense. Didn't lunge at Joe. Didn't use his tail to hit Joe whilst its mouth was, whilst it was giving the French kiss of death to the first soldier. He could have French kissed the first soldier, use his tail to hit Joe in the second, with the second attack. It could have, but then, hey, what do I know? I'm just a guy on YouTube who's talking smack about this incompetent writing. Excuse makers, please do your job. Make it look good, excuse makers. Make it look good.
Get this man a shield.
Xenomorph is chilling. Or maybe after every kill, it gets tired. It needs to catch its breath. It's just chilling right now. It's licking its fingers. This blood tastes good. This is rich blood. This is rich people blood. I ain't never had rich people blood. This is nice. I've never had human beings before. Look.
Damn, son.
Everybody's ripped apart. The people were killed on the dinner table. People didn't even get to stand up from the chair, and they're killed on the dinner table. But the xenomorph is so tired, he's famished. Yo, dude, he's not even eating these people. But he's tired. It's a lot of work to kill rich people, man. Especially at the dinner table. Dude, that's not easy. You try killing rich people at the dinner table. It's not easy. It is hard work, tiresome. You see how fast I kill these dudes? Tiresome work, bro. I'm tired. I'm just chilling. Also waiting for you at the same time. So it's two birds with one stone. I'm chilling. I'm regaining my strength, but I know Joe is going to come. So I'm waiting for Joe, bro. Let me cook. Let me cook, man. Let me do my thing. So it knew Joe would come in here. It knew Joe would. It didn't even think. It just knew. Not even think. I know Joe's going to come in here. It didn't think to itself that, oh, maybe Joe would shut the door. And yeah, it knows Joe on first name basis. You know, it knows Joe on first name basis. It said, yeah, Joe's going to come in here with that gun. For sure. A smarter person would have shut the door and ran.
That's right.
Because you're not a soldier or warrior. You're a medic. Or we're told you're a medic. Maybe you killed an animal once to save someone and it traumatized you. You thought, you know what, instead of killing, I'll save lives. We don't know. We don't know, but what we're shown so far is you're a medic.
Woo, I'm about to make a name for myself here.
So carrying this gun the way he carried the gun, he probably had some form of light training in case whoever's life he's saving might need protection. So they do give medics some weapons training, of course.
You ain't lying.
But you've never seen this kind of creature before. You don't know if your bullets will penetrate the creature at all. But Joey or Joe and the Xenomorph are having a first time experience right now. It's the first time Joe has encountered a creature like this. It's the first time the Xenomorph has encountered someone like Joe. So much so it predicted that Joe would come in here into the den of death, even though it could have run out to go and find Joe. But it chose no. I know Joe so well. On first name basis, he's gonna come in here, bro. I know him like that. We tight. We tight. I guess this dude is in so much shock that he doesn't even know he's dead yet.
Damn.
That's disgusting, by the way. He misses Joe. Then he gets him with the tail. He's throwing him around. Okay. So now, why is he climbing all over him? It's about like he's trying to turn him on and tease him. What are we doing here?
Baby, come give me something.
What exactly are we doing here, and why? You destroyed everyone in that dining room in less than a minute. But when it comes to Joey, your buddy, your good buddy Joe, you're toying with him. Why didn't he toy with the soldier?
That's a good question.
Why didn't he toy with everyone in here? At first I thought, okay, it's because the soldier had a gun. Then like I said earlier on, I said no. When he killed that lady behind Morrow on the spaceship, she didn't have a gun. He didn't toy with her. I mean, he fought with her and struggled and whatnot, but he didn't play with her the way he did Joe.
Come on, son.
What's this? Took his time. Absolutely took his time. Completely mutilated everyone in that room in quick succession. Yeah. But it's okay. Excuse makers, do not let me down. Do your best and do it well.
Woo!
I think I'll leave the video here. I'll go record another one because I'd like to, I want to edit, upload. I want to see what the excuse makers come up with. I'm curious, and I hope I'm not let down. I truly hope I'm not let down. I don't like when excuse makers don't shine when I'm expecting them to shine. When I don't expect them to shine, they come and shine. Now that I know you lot exist, do your best.
Do not fail me. Do not let me down, excuse makers.